If you've ever fought an addiction or maybe know someone who is in the process of doing that, you know that support is everything, especially from family members. Christine and Rick Dixon from Ren'ais'sance Ranch join us live today on the show to talk about family support while fighting addiction. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. This can be such a difficult situation to navigate, very complex. What would you say is the most difficult part for families?
Well, I think it's because it causes a lot of trauma, and as a family member, like, we don't know how to help our loved ones. We're completely confused. It causes a lot of hopelessness and despair, and you really don't know what to do. You don't know if you're helping or you're hurting. So it can be a little bit complex.
It's true, and I think knowing too, like, when to get involved, right? Especially not wanting to insert yourself in an inappropriate way, but also wanting so desperately to help your family member. Rick, would you say it's best for the person fighting addiction to let you in and to kind of wait for that cue, or if you should just step in and try to help even if they're not necessarily asking?
Well, with our boys, when they were struggling, we found that it came to a point to where the pain was so great that they were willing to talk, and they were willing to listen and take some time with us. But the timing is critical. Sometimes they just don't want to open up, and you just can't force it. It seems that in addiction, until the pain and the consequences greater than the pain of getting help, they won't seek for help. So the timing is critical for sure.
Yes. I love that you guys, having been through some of these experiences yourselves, have taken what you've been through and have created this incredible program at Ren'ais'sance Ranch. So many different levels of help and support for different types of addiction, and you've done some amazing things. Can you tell us a little bit more about your story with your kids?
Well, absolutely. 15 years ago, we have 5 children, and our oldest 2 sons were struggling with addiction actually for a few years. It got to the point where they were addicted to heroin. And we were scared to death, didn't know what to do. We started attending a 12-step meeting offered by our church. We're members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And as we started attending those meetings, very quickly, we started to learn what to do, just from the other people in the rooms. And fast forward, 15 years later, our 2 sons were able to start coming to the meetings with us. They got into recovery, got into treatment. And that we had a son about 12 years ago, who relapsed, and he went to the Ren'ais'sance Ranch. And that's how we were introduced to the ranch. And then about 6-7 years ago, my husband actually had the opportunity to purchase the ranch. And so now today we own that with our 2 sons. We have an incredible staff. But what we're really excited to share today is our family program. And we have, because of this COVID virus, we have 4 online family education groups that are a click away. 3 of them are open to the public. So family members can click on every single week in our family education groups, and it's powerful. We had 90 family members attend last week our 4 different family groups, and help has never been easier. It's literally a click away. Just go to ren'aissanceranch.com, click on family program, and you see our classes, and they're amazing. And family members are just so grateful. And I know for us, it was a godsend. It saved our family, saved our marriage. I mean, addiction affects every aspect of your life. And so we are so thrilled to be able to share our online family meetings. And really, I don't think we would have come to this place if it were not for this pandemic. So we're just super excited. We have a webinar coming up on Wednesday at 6:30 that will be open to everyone. And it's going to be powerful with our awesome leaders, our clinical director, our staff. But it's just been a miracle for our family. This whole recovery movement is for everyone, not just for family members.
I think what's so interesting too, hearing your story, you guys, and hearing so many other stories here in Utah, addiction is one of those things that unfortunately became too much of a taboo to talk about for so long, and it impacts so many incredible families right here in Utah, and there are so many resources. So I love what you're doing, and I personally want to thank you for what you're doing. And we're going to link everyone to this information as well. It's such a great resource that this free online addiction education seminar is available, and of course you can go to Ren'ais'sance Ranch .net for more information. Of course, we'll link you to all of that. You guys, Rick and Christine, thank you so much, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.